Hey guys, Aaron Farmer here with mysugarfreejourney.com, and I have been following a very interesting story in the low carb world over the last last week or two, and I thought it was interesting enough to kind of make a short video about it and go over the details of it with you. So Wikipedia has, I don't know if it's fair to say that they've declared war on low carb diet experts. That's kind of what I'm naming this video, but something's going on at Wikipedia specifically as it pertains to the low carb community. It started about 2 weeks ago on about December, I think 3rd or 4th. Dr. Malcolm Kendrick said that his Wikipedia page was targeted for deletion. That's really strange. Dr. Malcolm Kendrick, is a world-renowned, doctor. He's got a fantastic book called The Great Cholesterol Con. And then since he announced that, several other names have come up for deletion on Wikipedia, and they all have a common theme. Dr. Ufi, I can guarantee you I'm not pronouncing his name right, but Ufe Ravenskov. Surely not pronouncing his name right. Doctors Andres Einfeld and Dr. Asim Malhotra have been targeted for deletion. Jimmy Moore has been targeted for deletion. Fathead the movie has been targeted for deletion. So the common theme is all of these pages seem to espouse a low carb, or for people that are espousing a low carb diet, low carb high fat diet. Now, Dr. Einfeld's page seems to have passed the review, and his page is still up and is no longer targeted for deletion. Dr. Malhotra's page has passed the review and is no longer targeted for deletion. Dr. Ravenskov's page is still targeted for deletion. The page for Fathead the movie is still targeted for deletion. And Jimmy Moore's Wikipedia page is totally gone. Totally 100% gone. Jimmy Moore does not have a page on Wikipedia, which blows me away because that is the leading voice in the low carb world. How many people listen to his podcast? How many books has this guy sold? Millions of copies of his book, and he doesn't have a Wikipedia page. In fact, when you look up Jimmy Moore on the disambiguation page in Wikipedia, there are people with there's a Jimmy Moore that is the author of works on George Gurdjieff. He has a Wikipedia page. An actor who performed in Coonskin, which is an old movie, he has a Wikipedia page. An old gospel singer, a furniture maker from 1726 has a Wikipedia page. Jimmy Moore, the low carb guy, doesn't have a Wikipedia page. In fact, he reached out to James Wells, who is the guy in charge of Wikipedia. I'm trying to bring it up here, and Jimmy Wells, I guess I should say, and about it, he said, This is a quote from Jimmy Wells. "There isn't one person who makes that decision. There is an open and public discussion based on our editorial principles. You're welcome to join that. If there is a pattern, it is more likely to do with people looking to delete non-notable self-promoting podcasters." Thank you, Jimmy Wells. "I generally follow a low-carb diet and am convinced for the practical efficacy. People get upset when they see a page about themselves being deleted and tend to imagine a bizarre political agenda where there is none." So Jimmy Wales missed the point. It's not just Jimmy Moore that's being deleted, although just that would be enough. Jimmy Moore is a huge voice he has a huge following. He has a huge voice, and he's not just a self-promoting podcaster. This guy has written, I don't know like a half dozen books, most of them bestsellers. He deserves a page on Wikipedia. If a furniture maker from 1726 deserves a page on Wikipedia, Jimmy Moore deserves a page on Wikipedia. So we seem to see a pattern of all these low carbers getting targeted for deletion, and it seems to be coming from one particular editor. A man by the name of, I assume he's a man, I don't know, I guess I don't actually know if he's a man, Skeptic from Britain. and he has since changed his name to Matthew Manchester 1994, and then he changed his name to Vanish Edu User with a bunch of numbers behind it. I've got links to it in the article if you want to see it. I'm not going to go through it. And he's targeting these low carbers or people that don't believe that cholesterol is something that you need to be concerned with for deletion. And I don't know if this is going to spread. I don't know if this is something that's here and then it's going to be able to be undone over time. Surely Jimmy Moore is big enough figure to merit a Wikipedia page. Surely that's going to be undone. I would like to think at least that would be undone. But and surely the page for Fathead the movie. I mean, how many millions of downloads and views has that documentary gotten over the last however many 10 years or so? Surely that's popular enough to merit its own Wikipedia page. I mean, I'm hard pressed to think of anything that I've searched for in the last several years that doesn't have a Wikipedia page. If it's a person, if it's an event, no matter how obscure that I want to find some information on, it almost always has a Wikipedia page on it. And Jimmy Moore doesn't have a Wikipedia page anymore. Dr. Malcolm Kendrick doesn't have a Wikipedia page anymore. Fathead is targeted for deletion. It might not have a Wikipedia page anymore. I mean, that's absolutely crazy. So I'm interested in this. I'm going to follow it. I'm going to keep updating this particular post. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can come over to the blog and see if there's been any new updates on the post, because this is something I'm fascinated by, and because it intersects with two things that I'm very interested in. Number one, the low carb movement, because I think this is a powerful thing, but also free speech. I think that these big companies, and I would never have put Wikipedia on that list, but we see companies like Twitter and Facebook and these big media companies actively censoring viewpoints that they don't agree with. And now it appears that Wikipedia has, on some level, gotten on that bandwagon of censoring people that they don't agree with. Now, with the other ones, with Twitter and all that, it seemed to be more conservative political voices, and so it's odd to see that Wikipedia has decided that the low carb movement is where they're going to plant their flag and try to censor that. But it's the same idea. It's these big media companies censoring free speech and not letting the free exchange of ideas happen like it should. And so, like I said, I'm going to be following this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you've watched it up to this point, please do me a favor, like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. There's a link in the information section below the video. Click that to come over to the blog, see if there's been any updates. Like I said, as this story develops, I'm gonna update it. Because it's like I said, it's totally fascinating to me. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.